Hello, Barendipitous here with another video for the Board Game Shelf, and this time, finally, showing off Betrayal at House on the Hill, 3rd edition. So this is a more recent acquisition for my wife and I, and also we have not played this yet. We've opened all the components and stuff, but we have not played this at all. I'm not entirely sure why a 3rd edition was made for the game. Sometimes I will admit, sometimes the game can be a little bit. Sometimes the betrayal at House on the Hill that I'm used to anyway, can get a bit clunky sometimes with some of the rules and some of the haunts and whatever. But it was never like insurmountable. Like it was like we always just sort of like figured it out fairly quickly. It's not that complicated, but yeah, I guess a 3rd edition was made, and I think they basically streamlined the rules. Again, I haven't played this yet. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. The notebook kind of thing. But as far as I know, the basic premise is the same. You're exploring a randomly generated house, and then you collect, there's items, events, and omen cards, and more omen cards mean that it's more likely for the haunt to be triggered, which is inevitable, honestly. Also, everything just looks better too. There's reference cards for like player reference and monster and trader and things like that. And then when the haunt is revealed, you look at a chart and you compare information, look at the numbers, and then you figure out. Let's see, token reference. Oh, that's nice. Look at the numbers, see which haunt is triggered, and then you're all set to go. Usually it's in the Trader's Tome. Is it not in there? It's usually in. Okay. Maybe it's actually. I think it might be in the rulebook this time. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere. There should be a chart like somewhere, basically, to kind of like refer to. Yeah. So I mean, in general, I will say this definitely looks much. This new version definitely does look and feel much nicer. Like the art is better and more vibrant, oddly enough, and everything just looks nicer and everything. Okay, I can't quite remember, but I'll before playing this game, I'll read the rules and everything. I'll figure it out. So sorry if that's frustrating to you, but again, I haven't played this and I can't remember. This is the kind of thing where it's like switching editions in other games as well. Like you're so used to the old one that you're not quite used to the new one just yet or anything. The character cards are nice. The art is a little more clear. I think things in the 2nd edition were fuzzier. Like the art was a bit fuzzier and things like that, which is fine. But I like how crisp the art is. Interesting. I guess these are not entirely the most center. The Pentagon is not quite center there, but honestly, I don't care. That doesn't bother me too much. I also sometimes the clips where it wouldn't stay on or were too tight or it wouldn't fit very well in 2nd edition. So I believe they changed that so that you can just the nature of the clips will stay on a bit more now. I'm not sure exactly where the clips are in here. Oops, sorry, but anyway. Yeah, and then just for fun, I'll show they're kind of stuck in there. They don't have colored minis this time, but I don't mind so much. They're kind of stuck in there a bit. Not sure how I feel about that. Oops, camera's having a hard time focusing. So, yeah, I like the color base as well. I imagine that's helpful for some haunts as well if you want to keep track of who's who and stuff. Is this supposed to be something on his hand? Maybe not. Okay, I don't think so. And then here are the other two characters. Oh dear. Yeah, there's that. Oh man. Not a fan of how tight it is, but I mean, at least these are more flexible, so they're less likely to snap. Oh, here are the little playing things. So they're not. So they look different, but now they kind of latch on. How do they latch on exactly? Again, I haven't played with these before, but anyway. So yeah, we got those. Yeah, again, the art is more vibrant. Interestingly enough, here's a starting area. There's a starting area, various rooms and stuff. So yeah, upper ground and basement. And yeah, as far as I know, again, there's with the fact that there's a new edition, that means there's going to be some rules tweaks. But again, the basic premise is the same. It's more Betrayal at House on the Hill, and yeah, it's third edition. And I look forward to checking it out to see if maybe the experience is maybe a little more streamlined. I think that's probably the goal here with third edition, is to just make it more streamlined and like easier to play and everything. In addition, there's actually a couple of sort of like little extras here. So these kind of came in as like a little birthday or Christmas presents over the past year or so. But we have these two as well. We have Blood on the Moon and Evil Reigns in the Winter's Pale. These are basically separate little expansions for Betrayal at House on the Hill 3rd edition specifically. I love the detailed box art here. It's very similar to the limited edition Dungeons and Dragons book covers, like the alternative art book covers. It's probably the same artist or art team or something. Wizards of the Coast and all of that. But yeah, so what's inside these things? Again, I haven't played with these, obviously, but essentially it's got its own scenarios, and this one has like its own character, werewolf character, basically, right? So kind of just like a little mini expansion. How many scenarios are in here actually? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 extra scenarios. Yeah. So yeah, there's the rules, and of course Trader's Tome and Secrets of Survival, as usual. So that's something you can just sort of add on. I was considering consolidating these expansions into the main game, but these boxes are just like really nice. I think I'm happy to keep them that way. Also, they're seasonal, so I think it's nice to kind of keep them separate that way, right? Halloween and Christmas. Yeah, here's this one. I think it probably has like 5. It feels like it has about 5 more scenarios. A new character, Jingle Claws, and the elf, a little more fantastical, with some new rooms as well, and a couple of miniatures here. Really interesting ones. I have no idea what's exactly happening here, but there's yeah. I'm interested to check this out in due time. So yeah. That's what we've got for Betrayal at House on the Hill 3rd edition. We've got this basic game here, and then of course we have these two holiday sort of expansions. So anyway, there is one more Betrayal board game that we have, and it's a bit of a doozy. So get ready for that. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, all the best.